It's always a good idea to adopt best business practice when you're working with AutoCAD. It means everybody's doing the same thing, singing from the same hymn sheet. It also means that you can pick up work from somebody who's on holiday, somebody who might have left that role to go and work somewhere else, and so on and so forth. So implementing your company policies is fairly important. So let's have a look now and see what we can do with a drawing to implement our company policies. Things that you might need to consider are layer standardization. So in your Home tab on your ribbon, Layer Properties Manager here, open up the palette, and what will happen is you've got all of your layers here. Make sure the naming philosophy is consistent with your company policies. Create a CAD standard for that purpose maybe. And then I'm going to close the Layer Properties Manager there. Other things that are always very sensible, title blocks. If I just pan up a bit and zoom in, we've got a very basic title block here, but the size says A3. So people know that that sheet size is an A3. It's an ISO A3. When you put a scale on there, people obviously know to plot it at A3 to get the viewport scales to work effectively. So those are the sorts of things that you need to adopt when you're implementing your company policies. Make sure that you've got a workflow so that things are drawn, checked, and approved. You can see that on the title block there. All of this information is important and must be displayed on a drawing somewhere. Things like drawing number, revision. So if you've got a drawing number, it might just be 001, but you need to know which revision that drawing is. Also as well, sheet 1 of 1. It might have sheet 1 of 4, 1 of 5. There might be 5 or 6 different detail sheets. So make sure that when you're working in AutoCAD within an organization, implement those company policies. If there aren't any, create some. Go to your CAD manager, ask to be tasked with creating a CAD standard for your organization. Perhaps form a CAD committee to get a group of people to help standardize everything that you're working on in your drawing office. That's the sort of thing you need to do to work smarter and faster with AutoCAD. Have company policies that are consistent, that everybody uses, that are implemented, and rigorously tested as well. Make sure that when you check a drawing, if you're the CAD manager, make sure everybody is sticking to those company policies and those CAD standards. It all helps. Boring is good. As I always used to say when I was a CAD manager, if everything's the same and it's all very boring, that means everything's working the way it should. Work smarter and faster in AutoCAD. Implement your company policies.